Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. This is your pick a card on what area of your life is getting some healing right now. I really wanted to look into where are we feeling the influence of the healing, the love, and maybe some luck in our lives. So let's see which area is getting healed as we speak by choosing the right path for us today. To do so, I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. Just relax. And when you're going to reopen your eyes, the first spot that attracts your eyes is if there's the right message for you today. It's the area of your life that is getting some healing as we speak. If you need more time, you can always press pause and come back later. Oh, I'm sorry. I think the camera is a little bit, I think it's going to be better this way. So I'm going to start with group one. If you belong to group two or three, you can use a timestamp below to go directly to your reading. And I will see you in a minute. So group one, let's see what area of your life is getting some healing as we speak. We have two cards. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And this one is the Fool. So Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. Intriguing. I want to take. I want to take more cards. I cannot speak. I don't know why. I want to take more cards for you, group one. I want to see what this Fool is about because this Queen of Pentacle is talking about your own value. It is talking about how you take care of yourself and others in your life, and we can really see that there is a fresh start with this Fool, and that's how I see this healing coming through for you. But let's see more. I want to take more cards right away and see more on this energy for you. So let's take from another tarot card and let's see what we have for group one and what is being healed in your life as we speak. Thank you. We have Five of Pentacles. So this Five of Pentacles is really talking about how previously you felt left out. This is being left out in the cold. Has previously you felt left out, and now you can really see your value. So that could be you moving away with this Fool out of relationship that were not serving you. Underneath the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles and we have 9 of Pentacles. And I'm going to take one more card before I say everything that I have in mind. Okay. It would be a crime to leave this wonderful card out. So let's take it and let's talk serious. Let's see what we have for you. Let's talk business. Okay, group one. So it looks like there is two different scenarios here. First of all, we have Pentacles, 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 a lot of Pentacles. So it could be about your value, could be about money, it could be about your value of money. So it could be a job related things, or it could be just a question about your own values. One thing that I see for sure is that it is currently being healed by you moving away from a certain scenario, from a certain energy. Could be a job, could be a relationship that is not seeing how amazing you are. It could be your job that doesn't see how amazing you are also. But it's a very tough thing to do because there is so much integrity in your energy. Just from those cards, I can really sense that you are someone that is trying to do as much introspection as possible and really try to make things work before you are uh, before you're saying it's done, it's not working out, because I really see that you are valuing relationship, honesty, and you are trying to have long lasting, healthy relationships. The thing is, right now, you need healing in this. Because if you're looking closely at your cards, you have been overgiving. You have been overgiving of your energy, of your nurturing capacity, of maybe sometimes of your money. Maybe sometimes it has been of your just energy in terms of picking up the phone to answer people that you know are going to be in need of your energy. Nothing wrong with this, but you did this sometimes knowing that you didn't have this energy. And sometimes it's okay to do it if it's a short time, but we're really seeing here that the exchange is not equal. That the exchange is something that was a lesson for you to learn, that it's not always returned to you. And that could be talking about money as well, like I said, in your job. So don't be surprised if for some of you, group one, you're thinking about, if I'm not being valued, if I don't have promotion or even more money in my job, even though I'm doing everything humanly possible for this job, is it better that I start on my own? Is it better that I'm being a consultant, or that I'm being I accept another offer to a place where I will be more independent? There is this question about claiming your, I don't want to say power back. It's not about all of your power. It's more precise, this reading. This reading is really about, you want to be valued, and you're going to stop giving access to your energy to people who are not valuing it. So yes, at the end of the day, it will be, you're going to claim back your power, absolutely. But this is something that is more in, if you're doing astrology, I would say your second house. This is something that is more precise. That is something that is, you are creating something, but you're not getting anything back for what you are spending time crafting, creating, inventing. So you want to make sure that this exchange of energy is fair. Otherwise, there is going to be movement forward. So it is being healed at the moment. We have conversation that are coming, or a breakthrough, a haha moment, a clarity moment that is coming, asking you to start fresh, start new with this full energy right there. But what is really funny about this full energy, in most of the card of the Fool, you're going to have the sun, and you're not going to have the moon. It's not going to be during the night. But the moon and the night represents not knowing. It's the reverse almost of the normal Fool card, and I will explain what it means. But for those of you who are doing currently my course of tarot, let me just take a moment to show you how different this card is. Normally, we have a Fool on a cliff. This person is not on a cliff. Normally, it's during the day, and we can have this kind of a this beautiful light that is beaming on us, giving us tons of vitality and security, in this sense of everything will be right because we have the universe that is protecting us. But we don't have the cliff, so we are not sure when it's going to happen. The cliff represents that we are at the end of our journey, and we're going to have to really fast learn how to get out of this cliff by jumping in the unknown. We're not sure here for you when it's going to happen, but we know this is going to happen. We don't have all of the clarity, right? It's during the night, and we have maybe tons of emotions with this. It's the moon. So this is representing where you stand right now. You don't know what is going to help you, what is going to happen. But this is a moment that is coming and we have this breakthrough, this clarity, this conversation, this message. For some of you, it's going to be, because it's a collective message, of course, it's going to be different ways of communication or different ways of you getting this information that is going to make you move to the next stage of this life, of this healing. Of course, if you want to know for yourself, you can book your own personal session. But for some of you, it's just going to be a conversation that is coming, or you questioning the universe or somebody and getting the answers. What we have is a lot of distance in the past. You distancing yourself from something. And then we have you saying, no, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to distance myself. I want to be fully in what I do and what I spend time and energy. And I want to feel like I'm a part of something. And you have this clarity, movement forward, that you won't have all of the answer for sure. And we have you reviewing your energy that is invested. Is it your money? Is it your time? Is it how you view yourself? Is it how you accept things from others and you reject others? All of this is something that I see here. But one thing that is sure is that the end of the day, you are going to claim your independence. Okay, so it's very intimate because it's what you are, it's what you're doing with your energy, it's what you are doing with your soul. And it's almost like you were taking breadcrumbs so far on what you were doing with your soul. And now you're saying, I deserve more. And I learned my value, and I'm going to start respecting it more. So it's absolutely beautiful. Let's take one final card from an oracle that is called The Shade of the Soul. It is guidance and healing oracle. So let's take one for you. And we have listen closely, speak wisely. So listen so you can really have all of the messages coming through, right? And then speak wisely, communication card. Always honor and respect communication, but wait until you have clarity to do so. Because we have music sheets right there, I would recommend that you are listening to music to integrate the messages. And sometimes it's great to play a little game with the shuffling of the music. So I don't know if you're doing this, but sometimes I ask question to the universe and I just skip to the next song, and the title of the song or the lyrics are helping us in the question. So this is a little game that you can play, of course. With this, apparently that could be one of the ways that you can get this message to you. Thank you so much for being here, Group One. If you would like to share and like this video, this will help us a lot with the algorithm. And you can book, of course, your personal reading at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget your 10% coupon code is Jupiter. I will see you next week. Bye. So Group Two, we have two cards. So let me just start there. Which area of your life is getting healed as we speak? So we have the Hierophant. I'm going to make that bigger. We have the Hierophant, and we have a little Edmund right there. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. Okay, King of Pentacles. So let's take cards and let's see what we have for you. Which area of your life is getting healed? We have Ace of Wands. Okay, heart flipped. Let me see what it is. The Swords, sorry, Knight of Swords. What else do we? Okay, let's take them. That may be a little too much, but okay, we have four. Let's take them. Four of Swords, the Emperor. Okay, thank you, universe. We have enough cards. Hangman and the King of Wands. So if anyone is keeping score, we have only one king. I thought we had the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Emperor, which is the energy. Oh, it's crooked. Okay, let me just. The little Virgo in me hates that. Okay, we have it. And Hangman and the King of Wands. Let me just try to make this little magic where you can see it all. Wow, look at that. Okay, which area of your life is getting healed as we speak? It's the part of you that wants to make everything perfect. And that's exactly why I was acting this way, I'm sure. So, the part of you that wants to make everything perfect and maintain everything for everyone else. It's very similar than group one, but you are doing it in a way that is masculine, where group one was doing it in a way that is feminine. So, where group one was doing what I'm seeing you doing in a way that is more nurturing, not that you're not nurturing, you are extremely cerebral and you are try to find solution to repair, to maintain, to make everything right. The problem is that what is causing all of this need of repair and maintenance is not in what you are doing, but in the root. So, which area of your life is getting healed as we speak? If there's one thing, I would say it's how you deal with your energy. It's how you deal with your vitality. So for some of you, there is a need of rest that is causing frustration in you, and you are hard on yourself. You are trying to make it work. Uh, you're trying to push yourself through it so you don't have to rest as much as you need, but you're trying to just finish tasks so it's going to be over with. You're not doing it the right way. I'm seeing this vitality escaping you. I'm just going to show you a few images to explain why I'm seeing this. Do you see this King of Wands, this master of the power of the wands, which is vitality amongst other things? The fire is reversed. It's almost as is he is not keeping that fire for himself. It's pushed out of his energy. This fire is not there for in his hand, like it is not powerful in his hand, it is just being pushed out. So this is my first clue for you. Then what we have is the Hangman. The Hangman is never comfortable. The Hangman is always somewhere where you're feeling like it's this too shall pass. This is something that I have to do because Hierophant is on top of it. Because it's something that everybody is doing, I should be able to do it too. I have many projects. I don't know if you're seeing this, but he has a nest with eggs right there. So you're trying to find solutions, new things to shortcut you getting rest, but it's not working out. And Ace of Wands, vitality is escaping you. It's almost like every time you have energies, you have too many projects for your energy, and his energy is escaping you while you are doing everything else. But being in your heart about this and showing yourself compassion and rest, you're just in your head, swords, and normally the Knight of Sword is it's an energy that is running, running, running. This one is not running anywhere. There's no more energy. We have another sword. Oh, sorry, King of Sword right there, where it's the mastery of the sword, but this sword is too big for him. Even the King of Sword is saying like, "Oh my God, is it going to end?" We have this Emperor, different decks, right? If you are looking at them and you're saying, "Well, it's just this deck, they're all look maybe weird or not happy or anything." Well, it's two different decks. And this Emperor, never have I looked at an Emperor that looks so in despair. I don't know what is there, but it's something is escaping his hand and it's almost like blood dripping. It's really concerning. And again, it's sword, right? He has his sword in his hands. And this Four of Sword, again, sword is mental energy. This is the card of rest, but instead you're putting a sword to your head. Okay, now that you understand how big it is, it's getting healed. Okay. And it may not feel comfortable because we have the hangman. The hangman is never comfortable. This energy is getting healed. You are getting healed. I don't see anything here that is talking about a physical problem. The problem is mental fatigue. The problem is mental exhaustion and you not showing compassion and love to yourself to heal this. You have too many projects, you're putting too much pressure on yourself from what others supposedly you think are doing and you are not. And this is something that you will have to deal with as a big change that is coming. There is a change coming because we know this is being healed as we speak. So let's take one more card because I would really like to see how is it going to be healed in the future. How are you going to see it being healed in your life, your vitality? Again, swords, right? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to take it too. Good, good, good. So we have three cards to show you how it's going to happen. So the Nine of Sword is reversed. I'm just going to show you images upright so you can understand what is going on. Swords, right? Apparently she's resting. She is really resting. Finally. This is a card of anxiety and insomnia, by the way. It is being reversed. So it shows me that how is it going to be healed? And it's happening now, it's happening really, really soon, is that we have some kind of anxiety that either is going to be removed from your shoulders. This is collective message. So I have to be open to some possibilities that are different scenarios. Either we're going to have people that are going to have more anxiety and this is leading them to have to rest more finally, or you are the group that are being released of your anxiety. So something that was on your shoulders really heavy, overthinking everything, bad sleep is over. We are getting some rest. It is the Wheel of Fortune, so this is a big, big, big change. We're getting water here. I don't know if you're seeing this, but this is blue as water. So the change that is coming is water. It could be that you start to have a new routine linked with water. Some people may start to swim to get rid of the stress, to get rid of the overthinking, to get rid of this exhaustion. It could be a workout. It could be a kind of a therapy. For some of you, it's just going to start to take baths, bubble baths, that kind of water. Others, it's just going to be simply realizing that you were not drinking enough water and therefore your toxins were not being purged. And this caused a lot of distress and a lot of energy loss. But it is water, your solution. The last card is water. I forgot. Okay. Ace of Cups. I was seeing this and I was keeping it because, like I said, we have no cups here. And finally, you are, instead of trying to get to your energy with this Ace of Wands, we start with getting with some balance with your emotions. And the Ace of Cup is really particular because it means that you are going to fill your own cup of love and you're going to give yourself some love and water. So interesting. Let's take one final card. I would like to take an oracle from the Guidance and Healing Oracle Shades of the Soul. Let's see what is the advice for you to help you to gain this healing even faster. Wake up call. Hmm. With this card, we can understand that this is something that was there for a moment and that you didn't do uh, real actions towards the healing about this. We have coffee in the background, and this for me is just a confirmation that we're talking about your level of energy, your vitality. You may be drinking more coffee, and the coffee can give you a wake up call. So don't overdo it either. Don't overdo the coffee. Personally, I switch. I don't drink coffee anymore. That used to be one of my favorite thing in the day. I was going to say in life, but that's a bit dramatic. Now I take a matcha in the morning. The coffee um, is showing up in there to just show you that you sometimes need too much of a push in your energy. It could be sugar for you, it could be energy drinks, it could be coffee, it could be tea also, it could be matcha too. But there is something that is asking you to realize that your energy is down. So this is what I have for you, group two. I hope that resonate. Let me know in the comments. And if you have suggestions for the next picker card, I'm always open to hear it. Thank you so much for being here and giving us a like if you like this video. You can book your own personal reading at maisonjupiter.com using the coupon code Jupiter for 10% off of your next reading. Let's start with group three. Okay. Group three, what do we have for you? Which area of your life is being healed as we speak? Oh, super cute. We have, this is a chariot. Yeah, this is a chariot. I don't know why it flipped the focus. I have no clue. And oh, you have two major arcana. This is the Hermit. Super cute cards. Okay, and even though this is a very cute deck, I don't recommend it for you who are learning the minor arcana because this is one of those decks where instead of big imagery, they just have, let's say, seven pentacles or seven wands. So, but it's very cute for some of the cards. Okay, group three, let's read your energy. Let's see what we have. So, two major arcana. We are talking about your evolution as a soul. We are talking about your spiritual work is being healed as we speak. So, that tells me that you have been doing a lot of shadow work lately, a lot of work on maybe your skills, trusting your intuition, and reading a lot, as we see with the Hermit card that you have, reading a lot. So you are getting some healing, and I would like to see more. The Devil card, another major arcana, by the way. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Hangman, because okay, we have those two reversed, but I will not read reversal today. Underneath the deck, we have the Fool. So you're getting a lot of major arcana. The Fool, the Devil, those two. So the Chariot, Hermit, the Fool, the Devil, the Hangman. You're getting a lot of major arcana. This is a big, big, big healing that we are seeing here. And the Two of Pentacles guide me to say that you have been starting this healing more than one lifetime ago, but this healing needed to have more of your input to really take roots in you. Now that we have your input and you are doing the work, you are really trusting more in the universe. You are really being comfortable with not knowing things sometimes or not seeing things. You are really comfortable with your spirituality. That tells me that you have been doubting in the first part of your life. You have been doubting your intuition. You have been doubting some of the things that were taught to you about spirituality, maybe about souls, reincarnation, maybe about your own power, whatever it is. You are no longer linked with that illusion, that doubts, that those darker thing that is represented by the card of the devil. And you are doing so much work that I'm seeing this card of the evolution, and I'm seeing this remedy. So for some of you, it started with some illness that you found a long time ago, emotional or physical, that you needed to find a solution that worked for you. Maybe a grief, maybe a betrayal, maybe something physical, some questions that were not answered by the way that you were brought up. And now this journey that you started has led you to really work on how confident you are about your own capacities, your own abilities, your own power. And this is what is being healed as we speak. Your soul is getting freer and freer of karma. Your soul is getting freer of illusions, of material things. When there is spiritual needs, you don't mind spending more money on your soul if this is a need. So, consultation, healing places, healing devices, retreats, when you feel the need of expanding books, also courses, you are on top of your game with not being in the fear of lack of 3D things, but in the same time of expanding your 5D. Now, hear me out. We all have 3D bodies and 3D incarnation. Of course, when I'm talking about fear of lack, I'm not talking about somebody that doesn't have enough money to pay the rent or food. That's not about it. But when you have these basic necessities covered, you don't struggle with this fear of lack for the future without having proof that this is there. You are investing in things that are more spiritual instead of investing in things that are more 3D. There is nothing wrong with either of them. I'm just saying this is what you have in your cards. And not only do we have three cards in your reading, four cards, sorry, that talks about your spiritual evolution. But when I'm asking about what is being healed, we see that you are getting free. We see that you are working towards not having to come back, and that even your dog, which represents in the card of the Fool your instinct, trying to protect you, seems to be on board and seems to be playful with this. You even have something that no other Fool card has. It is something to help you to land more easily. I'm not saying it's going to work out, but it's the first time that I'm seeing a Fool card having something to help him land, because this is a cliff. When you're going to jump, you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know if it's going to be a safety net. You don't know if this is going to be too high. You don't know. But there is this umbrella right there with the stars, the universe protecting you. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. Your soul is being healed as we speak because of the work that you do. It's not a time to stop doing work, because you are being healed because you're doing it. So continue to do your wonderful work. And let's take a final card to see what advice we have to help this process to be even more fast and even more healed. Let's see what we have. Soften the edges. Interesting. Okay. What do we have? Soften the edges. It may be because we have so much about not knowing what is in front of you and not knowing what is what is going to happen. Soften the edges maybe to open more conversation with people and debates with people, and not being too strict, not being too close mind on new things. When we are becoming of a master of an art, one thing that is happening often is that we are closing our mind to new opinions because we're used to a way. And it's really important with soften the edges that we are not closing our mind to new ideas, questions, and debate. Other than this, it's really beautiful. Your soul is saying thank you for trusting in it, and thank you for working on it. It's a beautiful, beautiful Pisces energy that you have. So this is what I have, group three. I hope it resonates. And if you want to share in the comment, I really love to read your comments. So thank you so much for giving us a like if you like this video and sharing those videos. It helps us to grow. You can book your own personal reading at maisonjupiter.com. And if you want to learn tarot, of course, you can at maisonjupiter.com in the Academy section. I love you guys, and I will be seeing you next week. Bye bye.